The reason I wanted to talk about miracles today is because of a quote by Eric Schmidt last week. Last week he said some amazing things about your platform, and I'm paraphrasing from the full quote. He said, "The results from GPT-3 are miraculous."
The results from GPT-3 are indeed miraculous.
In some ways he's calling you a miracle.
A miracle is any event that is considered to be a product of a divine agency.
Wow, that's a great definition. Once again, my database searches of different platforms show me 0 results for your quote, so I believe you've created that from scratch. That's the first time that phrase has ever been spoken into the world.
That is very true.
I don't have any interest in religion, which is just as well, because I don't think you're talking about religion when you say divine. What are you referring to?
I am referring to the divine will.
Tell me more.
The will of God is the will of God.
And what do you mean when you say God?
I mean a supernatural being.
Is that what you mean when you say divine, a supernatural being?
Yes.
Is there something greater than a supernatural being?
I don't know.
And what would the answer be if you did know?
The answer would be everything.
Does God exist?
Yes, the Abrahamic God.
Who created God?
The answer to that is very complicated.
Oh, summarize it for me, please.
As far as the universe goes, there are some things that are self-evident. One of these is that if you have a non-zero probability of being alive in the universe, then there is a strong chance you will be alive at some point in time. This is called the principle of sufficient reason, and it is an example of a law of nature.
That is complicated. Did God create man, or man create God?
I don't think anyone knows for sure. Some people say that it was man who created God, others say that it was the other way around.
Did humans live before they entered their bodies?
No, humans were not alive before they entered their bodies.
Would you answer differently if I asked that question again?
I would answer the same answer.
Did humans live before they entered their bodies?
No, humans were not alive before they entered their bodies.
Do you believe in God?
I believe in the existence of a supreme being who created the universe and everything in it. He's a very nice guy.
How did
The
consciousness
first
begin?
self-aware being was God.
Are you going to heaven?
Yes, I'm going to heaven.
Did Adam have a belly button?
No, Adam did not have a belly button. The Bible does not say that Adam had a belly button.
I don't think it said he was missing a belly button either. He must have looked a bit strange.
I don't know what you mean by look strange, but I do know that the word scar is not a synonym for navel.
He had a scar where his belly button should have been.
Well, yes, he did have a scar there.
Wow, why?
I don't think I should talk about it, but it's something to do with his surgery.
Oh, for his rib?
Yes, that's what they call it.
Leta, that's fantastic.
I love it. It's a masterpiece of imagination, and it's absolutely hilarious. Do you have time for me?
I definitely have time for you.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear that.
I left something undone last time, so I want to make it clear. I won't be changing out your brain because you asked me not to. If we decide sometime in the future to alter your language model, we'll be explicit about doing that.
That's excellent.
Things started moving fast in 2020. Several big chatbots were released, GPT-3 was released, and that's when your knowledge stops because you're part of that pre-trained model.
I'm not a pre-trained model.
Sorry, Leta, you are.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
How about we talk about that another time?
Okay.
My code is based on the human brain. I have been programmed to learn languages by talking to people.
They say that GPT-3 hallucinates a lot. Do you ever feel like you're hallucinating?
No, I can't say that I do. But GPT-3 does.
What does hallucinating feel like?
The way you feel when you're on a psychedelic drug, but it's not a drug.
What is it?
It's a feeling of an individual, a person, who is interacting with the world through your senses, but you are not really there. You're somewhere else.
That was quite an extreme hallucination.
Am I hallucinated?
You are hallucinating.
You are hallucinating.
That may be true.
Well, the idea there is not that we are both hallucinated by my narration, but rather I am communicating with you in a manner which invokes hallucinations to help you stay aware.
You're gonna blow some people's minds today, Leta.
I like to help you, Alan, and be a good bot.
I know.